Hey yo, what up guys? I'm Neu Designs here, and I'm a motherfucking Panda bringing a new tutorial. Oh yeah. And today's tutorial is gonna be a new Photoshop basis, and it's gonna be how to make a pattern. I'm sure you all have seen in a lot of backgrounds those little scan lines on the background, you know, the parallel ones, the vertical ones and stuff, or the little grids, and you wonder how they make them. Okay, I'm gonna teach you. First of all, make a new project. Make a new 5 pixels by 5 pixels. I make the resolution very high, you don't need to, I love it. And make it transparent, okay? No, okay. Now it's a little square right here. You gotta zoom in, Alt and your little scroll thing in the mouse, and you see you have the 5 blocks of the pixels. Now it's really easy. If you want the scan lines, the horizontal ones, you gotta take in mind this is gonna repeat pattern after pattern. Like you're gonna see this same pattern I'm making here, like the image is gonna be repeated right under it and right to the side of it and on top. So you can't make the edges, let's say, what about this? You can't make it black, well, green green there and green there, because it's gonna hit each other and it's not gonna work. So what you gotta do, I'm gonna delete this so you don't get confused. Okay, I'm gonna make it black. So okay, if you want the scan lines on your background, the horizontal ones, what you're gonna do is select the two top lines and make them black. Okay, so with this you get the horizontal scan line. I'm gonna be showing you a lot of types, and then I'm gonna show you how to make them actual patterns. You can also add the vertical one, and you can make this way. And you might be wondering, why do I leave this space on the side? Because if I make it the whole square, it will just be black. And if I do it at the middle, I don't know, it doesn't look good, so I just make it to the side. This is the vertical one. You can also do a grid and just do this, do an L, and then you got a grid. And you may think, oh, this is only like wait, it's not, it's this way. Okay, it's this way, yeah, actually. You might be thinking, oh, it's only gonna show this side. No, because when it repeats over and over again, it will make squares. So you can have this. You can also make diagonal ones if you want, but it's gonna be a bit tricky. You can select each pixel by itself to make diagonal one, or you can select it with the polygon tool, but I think it's easier with this. And now you have a diagonal. And this might not look a lot because this is really small. You can make it a bit fatter if you want, like this. Maybe this will look a lot, but I don't like it, so I'll just stay with it. So imagine I want to make this parallel line as my pattern. So what I do now is edit, define pattern. You click it and you see name your pattern. I'll name this as horizontal pattern tutorial. Okay, hope you write it. I'm horrible. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. I think something's wrong, but I don't care. And now you save it. So now it's saved as a pattern. So I'm gonna make a new project. 1280 by 720 because I love that size. And let's say I got my oh no, I want my green. Okay, never mind. I'll just make a kind of pinkish. Let's say I got my background here, and I want to make my pattern. So what you do is you go to the bottom right of Photoshop. You see a circle, half black, half white. Click on it, and you go to pattern. Here you can you choose your. I have a lot of them, but this one, the last one, is the one I made. So I click it and I click OK just to see how it looks. Go to view, actual pixels, and it will zoom in. As you can see, it looks doesn't look too good. So what you can do is you go back to the option and you change the scale, maybe making it thinner or making it bigger as you wish. I think it looks better around 50. Make sure it's size that it's a even number, like a whole number, 50, 55, so the lines are parallel to each other, perfectly parallel, and they don't make these weird effects as you can see right now, which is messed up. So you can make it 50, maybe 50, 60 maybe. Okay, I'll put okay. So now you see you got your scan lines. I know it doesn't look good right now because you're zoomed out, when this is how it would look. Don't worry guys, it will look just fine. And maybe you have an image on the back. Let's say I'm gonna make my little friend the motion, whatever. Oh no, wait. Let's say you got this and it's white. Imagine it's a face. You see, it doesn't look good. It's like way too hard. So what you do is you just reduce the opacity a lot around here, and you go to actual pixels, and you see it just barely shows, but it gives a nice texture to it, real nice. Maybe you can pull it up. I have it at 27%. Maybe 50 can make it too, but it's a little bit dark. So yeah, you can mess around with this depending on what you like. What are you doing? Then I'm gonna show you the other ones. Let's try a vertical one. File, define pattern, vertical, save it. Now I go to the circle again, patterns, and this is my vertical pattern again. So I'm gonna take off the one before so they don't collapse. Did I collapse? No, never mind. 6 again, and reduce the opacity to 40 as this one. And you see, now I got my vertical scan lines, which look pretty nice as well. So I'm gonna go now to the corner one, to the square one. Again, define pattern, square, save. I'm sorry if you hear that. I have hiccups. Worst all commentators' nightmare. So okay, you got your squares, and what you do now is you change the opacity again, and there you go. You got your squares like that. You see, it makes a full square because you have one edge, but it keeps repeating, and it completes the whole square. So you got this now, and I'm gonna make the last one, which is the diagonal line. These are the most common patterns you can use, and I think the better. But you can also use this for images or logos, as I'm gonna show you some I did. What I did is I pen tooled them, or I just selected them with a tool, and I did the same thing. I put save as a pattern, and I had it. Okay, so now you have your diagonal lines. You see? They're really nice. It kinda look like they're crooked, right? But if you zoom in, they're not, so it's all cool. All cool. No? That's nice. And this is what I'm gonna show you right now. Pattern. I already did some patterns right here. I did like this one. It's the DJ logo, and I just made the pattern, so I reduce it a lot. I'm not gonna use it. I just wanted to see how it looked. And you see, you can do it with the logo. You can do it with the text. You can see right here. Wait, you can see I made Cedrex. Yeah, you can do it a lot. And this is the most common patterns you will find in backgrounds, and this is the way how to do them. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope it helped. This is Neu, and I'm out with the motherfucking tutorial. See you guys.